If you feel a bit lost and unfulfilled at the moment and you don't really know what to do with your life, or you fancy a career change but you don't know what yet, then this is what I would suggest. Firstly, if you're struggling to find your purpose in life, then know this. There is no single purpose in life. Most purposes are temporary, and once you can understand that, you become free. For most, finding a purpose is finding a career that you enjoy. That's where we spend the majority of our time. Here in the UK, the average person has at least 3 different careers in their lifetime. So your purpose will continue to change. Now, in order to try and understand what your next purpose is, you have to understand what meaning is. You may not have a purpose, but there is meaning to everything. Meaning is about understanding the past, whereas purpose is about actions that shape the future. That being said, understanding your past can help you shape your future. And understanding your past means understanding how it made you feel. Now, I'll use my own personal life for an example. I'll be pretty brief, but for a living, my job involves fixing things. Now, sometimes it also means breaking things too, but I'm not one for sitting behind a desk and filling out spreadsheets. I'm really not a fan of the corporate world. Fixing things makes me feel good. It gives me a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment, and it makes me happy. Of course, there are also aspects of my job, like most people, that I don't enjoy. I don't know whether it's something that I want to do forever. I do work away from home, so particularly when we have children, I would rather be at home every night. I also don't know where I'm going to progress to, and so this is something that needs aligning in my life. But I think there is another aspect of my life that can help with this, and that is travel. I really believe that travel can help me align or put these missing pieces into place in my life. Experiencing new cultures, tasting new food, hearing stories, meeting new people, discovering new places, that all gives me feelings of like excitement and desire. And again, that makes me happy, but I don't feel like I've experienced enough of it. I don't really have an abundance of memories and stories to tell people, so it's left me with this little bit of a void that I feel like I need to fill. I want memories and I want stories to tell, and I want new experiences that will help shape my future. Things that I don't even know exist yet. I can also say that I like doing jiu-jitsu. It helps me develop as a person, keeps me in shape, minus the injuries. It helps me to stay calm, or it's taught me to stay calm under pressure, under a lot of pressure sometimes, trust me. It's fun, it's great for socialising. It has an abundance of benefits that are transferable to the real world. The list is quite endless, to be honest, of the benefits mentally and physically, but that's another YouTube video entirely. Now, the other thing is, I like making content. My content has helped others. Me and Jess documenting the world may inspire other people to do so. And you know what? That makes me feel really good, and Jess too. It makes me really happy, which is natural for a lot of people. Not always, but often helping people can help you discover your purpose in life. You see, trying to give yourself one sole purpose in life is extremely overwhelming. So let's use James Smith as an example. A lot of people know who James Smith is. James started out in sales, didn't enjoy it, so he made a change. He went to become a PT. He made a success out of becoming a PT. He moved to Australia. He started his own drinks brand with Chris Williams, I think his name is, called Newtonic. He has also started up a new YouTube channel. I think it's called James Smith Business, and it helps you grow your social media and business. Now, that's very brief, and apologies, James, if any of that is incorrect. But the point is this. He is a prime example of somebody who has diversified when something becomes unfulfilling. When he doesn't enjoy something like he used to, and he has touched on this himself, he will develop or come up with some sort of new purpose that he enjoys, and hopefully he can get some sort of fulfillment. Trying to give yourself one sole purpose in life is something that this generation is becoming increasingly guilty of. Everything now is so fast-paced and you always feel like you're in a rush. Constantly comparing yourself to others, especially with social media. People compare even subconsciously. And then you become frustrated, dissatisfied, and disappointed in yourself for not being where you believe you should be. But mate, don't worry, it's human. We are all on our own journey. It's just getting yourself to understand that and truly believe that. Like, I can tell you this now, but unless you believe it yourself, then it's totally pointless. But we are all on our own journey. There's no handbook out there how we should live our life. You just need to slow down a bit. Less is more. Ask yourself these questions. What are the main headlines in my life so far? Like, I kind of outlined mine before. And then ask yourself, what part of that story or that part of my life made me happy? and ask yourself what parts made me unhappy. And then ask yourself, who have you helped previously as well? What parts of that made you happy? What parts of it made you unhappy? But then ask yourself how you helped them. That's like a key part. That's a really key question that you need to ask yourself and understand. Because it's the how part which can help you define your future and start to shape your future. You might just be in a rut. You might struggle to answer them questions, or you might just feel like there isn't enough meat in the answers to the questions. And if that's the case, then I suggest this: travel. When you travel, you step outside of your comfort zone. And I know that sounds incredibly cliche, blah blah blah, step outside your comfort zone, all this stuff, motivational. Like, I'm not trying to be motivational, I'm just trying to give like solid advice, because this is something that I'm doing myself. And if I wasn't doing it myself, then I would not be making a video on this. When you travel, you are exposed to different cultures, different ideas, different experiences that you never even knew existed. It gives you a change of perspective, and that change of perspective can change everything in your life. Travel strips away the noise, and I think that's a reason why I enjoy it so much, and it leaves the door open for curiosity. And then within that curiosity, that is where new purposes are born. So I've tried to keep this short and sweet. That is a little bit of advice I would throw to you if you are feeling a little bit lost and a little bit unfulfilled at the moment. Ask yourself some questions. If you can't find the answer to them questions and there's no meat to the answers, then travel. Go out, try new things, find a new sport, and the best way to do that is to go and travel. If you want to know how me and Jess are planning, or how we are going to travel the world, then leave it in the comments box down below and I'll do a video outlining exactly how we are going to do this. And of course, there's not much travel content on the channel at the moment because it's still in the planning process. But if you're interested in travel content, then please hit the subscribe button. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.